Oh, yeah, this looks better. So I'm doing this a second time, so you're getting to see how I'm still trying to feel out this whole YouTube thing after 5 months, and the live thing after about a month or two. I'm gonna do this again live, and it says now I see somebody had viewed both my initial live. One was like 17 minutes long and or 17 seconds long, and then the next one was like 8 minutes long, and somebody did view it. A couple people viewed the second one. I'm thinking OC was one of them, but if you're viewing this, please chat. Let's listen to what Yahoo thinks about Elon Musk slash Twitter versus Apple.
Elon Musk is making more waves after his Twitter takeover, tweeting earlier that Apple has threatened to withhold Twitter from its App Store. Yahoo Finance tech editor Dan Howley is here with the latest. He's just got a bunch of popcorn sitting here and watching Elon tweet. Dan, it is remarkable. Here's the playbook.
Two douchebags.
Let me scare off all the advertisers and then take on the biggest company in the world that literally controls your success or failure. What do you make of all this?
Yeah, it's really an interesting move, right? Because he kind of started this out just as claiming that they are trying to fight them. Basically, the first tweet that he sent on this was that Apple
Listen to the amount of "us" that come out of this guy's mouth.
has mostly stopped advertising on Twitter. Then he questioned whether they hate free speech in America. Then he said that they're censoring people, asking who else they're censoring, saying that they have a quote-unquote secret 30% tax for app developers or at the App Store. This is all kind of seemingly just show because he wants to turn Twitter into a subscription-based service. And so the 30% fee would be applied to anybody who makes seemingly would be applied.
And how creative is it to just do a couple of like 5 different little zoomy stock photos of Elon Musk? Just absolutely lazy and uncreative.
To anybody who purchases a subscription through the Twitter iOS app. That's basically how Apple works. And, this fee isn't secret at all. It was kind of the main piece of a lawsuit, an antitrust lawsuit between Epic and Apple over Fortnite. So it's not as though this is some, unheard of fee that companies have to pay. There's also the idea that, Musk is taking on Apple and essentially, threatening that they could take Twitter out of the App Store. Now, it's not unheard of for Apple to do that. They had removed Parler previously before reinstating it because Apple didn't like the lack of moderation on that platform.
Parler was not playing along to all the political lefty bullshit, and that's why they got pulled. So, yeah.
And, it really is entirely up to Apple what apps are allowed on the service. There's been arguments as to whether that's fair or not, but it is on their terms of service, and companies have to abide by that if they want to appear on the App Store. Apple's response to that usually is, if you don't want to be on the App Store, there's Android. So, I think in the
So I said this in my first take, but like Apple's response is, if you don't like what's on the App Store, what do you say? The other option is Android.
So, I think in the response to that usually is, if you don't want to be on the App Store, there's Android. So,
why would Apple say there's Android? Why would they say that? That would mean people would say, fuck you, Apple, and I'll go buy an Android. You're absolutely 100% full of shit, dude. Why would Apple say your other option is Android? It's absolute bullshit. Let's go.
I think in the big grand picture here is that Twitter needs Apple far more than Apple needs Twitter.
Absolute opposite, 180 degrees. Apple needs Twitter way more than Twitter needs Apple. Twitter has Android, okay? And most of the people on Twitter are probably Apple users, iPhone users, okay? Little douchebag Zoomers. They're all iPhone users. Pretty much everybody's an iPhone user. And if Twitter becomes not available on the App Store, You absolute dumb fuck. What do you think new iPhone users like 12, 13-year-olds? I want to get on Twitter. Oh, it's not on the App Store. Well, I can go to the Play Store. No, I can't because I'm on an iPhone. So iPhone sales come down, stock comes down for Apple. You absolute dumb fuck. You're not a dumb fuck. You're just a liar. You're a fucking liar.
I highly doubt that people, unless they're huge Elon Musk fans, are going to ditch their iPhone and years of photos.
They are. And here's the thing, and I'm going to end it here. I'm not going to play this little fucking douchebag anymore. Here's the thing. Who hated Elon Musk before Twitter, right? Before he bought Twitter? Nobody. And all the lefty politicians and Stephen Colbert's buy Teslas and brag about their Teslas. Well, who made Tesla? You idiots. All right? And who hated Donald Trump before he ran for president? Nobody. Nobody hated Elon Musk before he bought Twitter. Nobody. But the leftist media has to come in and hate on these people. And I wish I had a cool graphic to end this with some kind of nuclear explosion or something, but I don't. But just think about it. Who hated Elon Musk before he bought Twitter? Nobody. Now they all hate him. And are trying to kick him off Apple. Guess who's going to win in the end? Elon Musk is going to beat Chuck Norris, and he's going to win. Because just like Trump, you can't stop him. He's a freight train. That's all I got. Wish I had a graphic to end this with, but peace out and see you next time. And next